He does manage to barely dodge the shot there. SMG versus heavy AR. He's again at a disadvantage here. Steelix having to juggle 2 tasks though. His teammates here. Yes, the backup has arrived. The siphon is good. They have the advantage here. Snag should be able to walk in, quickly clear this up. There you have it. There you have it.
Man, that was so important for Snagged and Steelix. You cannot afford to be bounced out twice. You cannot have 2 goose eggs on your game board in games 2. You get ignited, man. You get disintegrated. You get all the other fire synonyms that I could find. But Thomas and Tayson, hey, they put that on social media that this is their job spot. So Zandy and Quinton here know exactly who they're going up against. And already with 0 points in the grand finals, this could be the thing. They could absorb the power of Thomas and Tayson, just like we see in Teak and Seti absorb the power of Benji. And they were able to get to that hot start. But Zandy's here trying to find that ultimate igniter into their run and get their first points here in this tournament. And hey, what a great way to do it against Tayson and Thomas.
Yeah, here it is. The charge is not good. And yes, it is actually. It does enough damage and the finish is there. Second place, Thomas is out of the running. It's up to Tayson to do it by himself and he cannot.
Wow.
He gets pinched.
Extinguish. Thomas HD and Tayson, who have been one of the brightest teams and on fire teams in the region, and Flawless and Andretta are trying to pick themselves up off the map. Yeah, already, and those little rails, you think you could jump through, you got that perfect, like, short jump right through it. As we're seeing on the top right, Advise is kind of going right in, and Flawless has no choice but to disengage. He rebooted Andretta, now he has to leave. As the fight continues here at the Colossal Coliseum, Nate and Advise, and the Become Legends player goes down, so it's up to Slicks. So we have 2 stories here of 2 solo players trying to fight and survive, but Flawless says bang! No more other solo story. There's just 1 solo story here against a duo of Natso and Advise in your registry to get you going into the ultimate party, and that is the championship. And Bond 1 goes down. Snag and Steelix survive that third party push, and they're still gonna have an opportunity to get another elim. And you're hearing that new, I think that's the new Huntsman rifle go off, and then right there, right? That's a new sound that I haven't heard in a while.
And it should be only a matter of moments here before Flawless gets fully caught out, unless Andretta steps in with something miraculous at this point.
Yeah, and I'm just surprised that Flawless is alive. This is such a tricky place, and now Flawless does go down. The reason why is, well, it's tricky, Monster. About a couple layers up, there is a roof that is impenetrable as well, and you cannot break through. And so naturally, Flawless would have been able to get all the way up and over, but no, that impenetrable roof stopped him. Now Vidil and O'Reilly looking to revenge Thomas and Tayson. Can the bottom of the board? No, the bottom of the board will not take out another top dog. Top dogs are here to eat, and they got themselves a hot start in game 3. Vidil with 4 elims. That means math.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't really matter right now, right? There's still a lot of time to go, like you said. Aqua and Hen are on the run right now. Look at how many players they all. I'm just glancing down at the map right now. Look at how many players are there. Styler opens up. He walks in. Oh my god.
Oh my
he somehow
goodness.
wins the exchange. Hold up. N-Star steps up too. They just completely wiped them out. Where is Seti? This gives Vidil and Noah the real opportunity to take first now. First place might be completely up for grabs. Massive shift in the narrative here. Some key fights going down. Reason in the distance here. Wave up on high ground. Oh, free elim stolen from them. Reason and Giannis probably salty at that. All that hard work gone, but there you have it. The revive might have gone through.
You know what did not go through? Seti. Seti's gone.
Oh,
Seti
no.
are gone. So that's it. So now we're talking about only Vidil and O'Reilly and Pre-True and Adon are sitting alive here with Clement and Blackie. I haven't seen Soren and Yuri, Giannis and Reason, and Aiken and Mirza and Snagged and Steelix are our top 10 still alive out of all that. It's just an unbelievable game, and we're only into zone 4, and so much of that top 10 is gone. Dunzo finished.
Okay. So here we have it. We're jumping right back into it. Zone number 5 is about to pop here, guys. It's going to show us the half in, half out. Where is it that these players are going to need to go as things are going to catch up here now shortly? Storm Surge is going off here. Blackie, as things catch up, did find himself an Elam, and Clement is out of the round. Fall into Popo there. So the trade was good. Blackie does follow up just in the nick of time. Unfortunate for him. That again is going to shake it up. Who's going to be able to make it to these final zones now? Benji and Savage are on screen, of course. They have a long way to catch up. They have a long way to catch up. 64 points puts them just outside of that top 10. They have to get to that 100-point threshold. They need a lot of elims, a lot of placement points, and then some.
At the same time, you're seeing already, as we take a nice look here before we get into our rotating circles, the Kiriachi and Putrick have made a huge investment to trying to take that zone priority, but the investment does not pay off. They're going to have to move, and so is most of the lobby have to move up north. Now we're on board here with Benji and Savage to see if they can move up their leaderboard as much as possible here, trying to time, and ooh, is that... I thought that was going right for a brief moment here, but no, it's another Oviation player that's you get blocked with the wall from Benji. Almost a little bit of a half box right then and there, like a fish, but still. Steelix now on your bottom right of your screen cooking up, and it looks like Enzar on the top right looking for some beans, but Steelix and his duo mate are looking really good so far. We saw them at the beginning at Stealthy Stronghold. They won that engagement, and they're taking that confidence really well here, going into the rotating zones here, Monster.
Yeah, those elims at the start really put them in that top 10 position to fight for it now. They've done the hard work. They've closed the gap. Everything here extra is icing on the cake to really get back to where they need to be, that top 5 positioning. And that's the problem with a lot of the teams outside of the top 10. They're in that 60-point range. You really have to hop up because Felix and company are running away with the lead. They're starting to build that gap over everyone else. Ensar, on the other hand, in a shambles situation, jumps into a box. Pat comes out. He hits 1, hits 2. Okay, the knock was good. His teammates here now as well. Can they get the 2-piece in the finish? They do. Ensar back in this round here. Who's on high ground? Vadil, once again. Noah Riley. Reason finds Noah. It's up to Vadil now. Reason is healthy as well. It's not free. He's going to give it up. High ground is completely clear. They move to the new zone. What is happening?
Oh my goodness, Monster. That left side of the screen, as we got a nice overview to show you that no one has high ground, so it is free at the moment. It is Putrick who sees that it's free and decides to take it. Now we have different stories on the right side of your POVs, folks. We have Steelix here and a nice mid layer. We have Enzar, who's going to set up a super bounce to see if he can get himself across. But look at the chaos. Look at the madness that's happening here in Game 3. Who's going to overcome and stay on top here as we're about to get to Zone 8? Right now, a lot of elims are happening, but so far we're not catching them on the POVs. That's because it's Kiriachi and Putrick who have a stronghold in this lobby, Monster.
Yeah, Kiriachi and Putrick are now looking to swing back. I talked about Kiriachi being that dark horse. Benji falls. Savage falls there in the back of the storm line to Reason and Enstar. The fight was messy. It was grueling. It was inside the storm line, but it's over now. Steelix on the other side. Again, 7 eliminations. Talk about a comeback story for them. So far up, climbing their way up the standings here now. And look at this. Enstar, 6 elims for them too. They want a piece of the top 10. This is where the big placements are now going to start being given out. High ground still putting in so much work. Kiriachi's going to find another one there too. The lobby is now starting to thin out here. These are our final engagements.
Absolutely, the lobby's getting thinned out, and the people that are slicing and dicing is at height is Kiriachi and Putrick, who are cashing in on this stronghold. Enzar finally goes down here at the backside, and Snag goes down trying to contest. Steelix is now going to have to ride this way, thrust away, but Aztecs, Kiko, and Slender are really well. Can this be that way to get him off the board? Steelix, what are you doing? Gets another way.
Another one!
What are you doing? 8 elims and wow, 9 elims. What the ultimate to-go plate monster.
He's going crazy, but that's it. Now it's up to Kiko by himself, no HP. He doesn't stand a chance. Putrick and Kiriachi win the game. The high ground hold. What a final game it was.
beats Vidil and Noah Riley with a victory royale and 18 eliminations. But we talked about previous champs. Teak, the two-time joined by Seti, are going to be in second place right now. Snagged and Steamon, but we probably know him more as Steelix, are going to be in third place. Giannis and Reason, who gave us a great interview earlier on, is going to be in fourth. And then, of course,